guys, it's Al from Read Write Scribble, and this is my very unexpected April book haul. It started off as buy yourself a book to cheer yourself up, and it ended up buying the whole bookstore to cheer yourself up. So either way, it's a win-win. I did a massive clean out of my bookshelf. I gave it all to Oxfam Bookshop because I believe that everyone should have the chance to read. So I cleared out a whole massive box of them and replaced them within a day. Not great, but let's get started. The first book, which I stupidly put at the bottom of this pile, is Jojo Moyes' Me Before You. I actually finished this 2 days ago. I was reading it at work when I should have been working, at home when I should have been sleeping, and on the bus when I should have probably been doing something more than reading all the time. A lot of people say to me, how do you read so much? I have so much free time while travelling to and from work, and I work in a bookshop, so that allows me to read everything. It's great. I really enjoy my job most of the time, and I get to see all the great books, which is, yay, great. So anyway, I rated this 4 out of 5 stars, I believe, even though I knew it wouldn't have the ending that I wanted it to. And it was really, really sad. I still managed to laugh at this book, although some of the content was not funny. I just loved the banter between Lou and Will. And yeah, I can't wait for the sequel to come out in paperback, because if I'd bought this in hardback, I would have bought the second one in hardback. But it's not out in paperback yet, so I'm just going to have to wait to see what happens after Will sadly dies. Okay, the next book. I have been wanting to read more classics of late. It's something I did as a child quite a lot. My parents really encouraged me to read good novels. But as I got older, I read stuff like Twilight. They were really pleased. They weren't. So I got myself a deluxe Penguin edition of Jane Eyre's Pride and Prejudice. That is my phone ringing. Bear with me. Saying, did you catch that? So as I was saying, I bought myself this deluxe edition, deluxe Penguin edition even, of Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. What I loved about this, and I wanted it for so long, is that it has old paper pages. I am so fussy when it comes to books. I hate them getting tatty. So this kind of solves it. It's just really nicely laid out, and it's just a little bit different. So I thought this is the classic that I would start that with. So then I went on to Amazon, which is the biggest mistake you can make as a book reader. And I decided that I'd have a mosey. And while I was having a mosey, I found 3 paperbacks for £10 again. Now the last time I did this book haul was humongous, because I must have spent like my whole wages on £10 books. But this time I limited myself to only one set. So the set that I decided to get was Just One Day by Gail Forman. This looks brilliant. I've heard so much great reviews about this on Goodreads and BookTubers. It is great. I did not finish the If I Stay series because I just didn't like the second book, so I stopped reading it. And I believe that's one I got in the 3 for £10 last time. But I just really didn't like it, so I stopped reading it. It's very rare that I do that, but I just did not care about what... I don't want them to split up. They're still together. I'm delusional. But this looks really great, and I believe it's got a little bit of Shakespeare in it, which leads me on to the next 2, which have nothing to do with 3 for £10, but it just feels like it should go now. I am really, really into theatre, so I decided that I wanted to see more Shakespeare, because, you know, Shakespeare is the foundation for a lot of things in literature. So I decided to pick up 2 Wadworth, I believe that's how you say it, classics of Hamlet and Macbeth. They were £1 each on Amazon. If that doesn't encourage you to read classics and Shakespeare and really see where it all came from, I don't know what does. I'm not familiar on the tale of Hamlet, but I am on Macbeth. But they're just so small, and it's great for your Goodreads count. But like, I just feel like I should be more educated. Plus, there's a massive playhouse in Oxford where I live, and we'll be going to uni next year. So I'm just trying to get a head start, really. So they go with my classics. Back to the 3 for £10. I am trying to speak really fast because I don't want this to be like a 15-minute video. No one cares that much. So, As you all know, I'm really bad at reading series. I read like the first one, maybe the second one if I'm lucky, and I just stop. But with the Percy Jackson series, this is the Sea of Monsters, and this is volume 2. I really loved Percy Jackson. I think it's great. Obviously, at 20 years old, I missed out on this phase. Like, I was a Harry Potter kid. I never knew about these books. The film, meh. But I found the books while I was at work and I absolutely love them, so I will be continuing with this series. The last book for my 3 for 10 is Melinda Salisbury's The Sin Eater's Daughter. I've been meaning to pick this up for so long. I saw it at work. I even started reading it at work, but I just didn't pick it up. But it just sounds really, really good. It's probably going to be like a dystopian, and it's about a girl who can touch people and they will die. But I'm guaranteeing she's going to fall in love with someone she can't touch. Who knows? That's just a guess. A really awful guess probably. We'll see. But I just thought it will be a trilogy. It is a duology at the moment, but no one for some godforsaken reason can bring out a standalone. It's just not what you do anymore. In the YA genre, you just don't do it. Like, let's have 20 books. Why not one? So I'm going to probably write a book in like a year's time. That will be a standalone. Probably the first of its kind. Yeah. So, because I'm so bad at series. But my new love is graphic novels. A few months back I purchased Alex and Ada by Jonathan Luna, Volume 1, and I stupidly did not pick up Volume 2 because I didn't think that I would need to. It is really snowing outside. I will show you that at the end of the video. I live in the Cotswolds and it never snows like this. In fact, I'm going to show you now. It is snowing. And you can have a lovely view of the garden. But it is snowing. And then why was your video so long? I had to show the people that it was snowing. I'm now excited. That is some bad cameraling. Usually I have it on a tripod, but I broke that. So as I was saying, where is it? Alex plus Ada Volume 2 I picked up, and I loved this. I was hoping for a romance that they would get together, and they did. I just spoiled it for you, but it's pretty obvious. The covers just tell you themselves. But Ada is a robot, and she came to Alex as a present and had no feelings, so he overrided her system so she could feel and have an opinion, and now a lot of the humans are worried that they're going to attack people and they have to keep it a secret. I can't wait to pick up Volume 3. I did not pick it up just because they are more expensive than all the others that I bought this month. They're about £11–12, some of these, and they're just really expensive, so I did not pick up the third one of Alex and Ada. But on the other hand, after careful consideration and seeing so many good reviews, I picked up the sagas. I believe there are 6 of these, and I did not make the rookie mistake of only picking up 1 this time. I have just finished Saga 1. I rated this 5 out of 5. I enjoyed this so much. Minus the mature content, which was a little bit too much for me. I really enjoyed this, and I'm so glad that I picked up number 2, and I've already ordered number 3. I believe there's 6, so this is going to be an expensive hobby. But for the both of these, I paid £12 because I work in a bookshop. Have the benefits. I also rated Alex and Ada a good 4 solid stars. I think I rated the other one 4 stars. I mean, it's nothing overly special, like, but they're good to read. Like, it's not saga. This is how it's going to be from now on. And the last one I picked up, because it is set in England, I believe, is Giant Days by Alison Tremont and Koga. They are real names. Giant Days. And it's about 3 girls at university who are friends and they want to reinvent themselves. I think I am 20 pages in and I'm loving it. The characters are so funny and so different from each other. It's brilliant. And it's realistic. No one is flying around in a spaceship, and I think I needed that in my life right now. I'm just filling out my Goodreads score because me and my friend have a bet. I had it at 100 and now it's at 50, but if I hit that 50, I'm gonna go for another 50 because I wanted it to be 100, but then I didn't think it was realistic, but now it is. So that is all the books that I purchased this month. I am officially broke, but I have no regrets. Can never have too many books. But yeah, that was my book haul. It is currently snowing and I'm meant to be going outside, I believe, to help old people and give them tea and cake. But if I just show you now, hello, how bad it is snowing now. I don't even know if you can see. Look at all that snow. It is snowing pretty badly. So I will love you and leave you here and have a great reading week.